like a review for that first topic. I've already mentioned this to the third batch that once we are going to start with paper 1, I'm going to teach it from the beginning. Okay, so this is going to be a orientation class, but less orientation class, more we are going to be tilted towards our completing our syllabus, because I believe that most of the aspirants is must be targeting next year. How many of you targeting next year? Newer, I know about you, newer aspirants. So in that case, we don't have much of time. I have only one expectation from all of you. That's what I always say, and eventually you will come to know that I'm very particular about my aspirants. I have all the details, information for my aspirants. Okay, so do not treat me like other teachers, because I know in this market what is happening. You people are like clients, and you people have very limited relationship with your teacher. In my case, it's not going to be like that, and I hope I'm not speaking too fast. Is it fine? So what is going to happen is that we need to, first of all, develop a good relationship. You and me individually, because then only I can help you better. Okay? So as I said, do not take me as a regular teacher. I am here, of course, this is a source of income and livelihood, but here I'm for the passion. I will complete your syllabus. I will make sure that you all will get highest marks, and it is very much possible. There was aspirant of mine, Neha Goel. She has received 297 in anthropology. She was from JNU, basically, okay? And you can see, but our clipping had been removed. I do not know, somehow. I'll ask her if she can come, and tell her. My reason is not to show that if she, that my aspirant is getting this and not. No, not at all. Okay, the reason is that if one aspirant can achieve such marks, you all can too. Okay, get in. Yes. You want? हाँ? अभी change करनी है आपको? No, actually ये मैंने full करा है. Put it here. Thank you. और इसे हटा दो फिर. I'll get confused. ठीक है? So as I said, मुझे सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपसे एक एक्सपेक्टेशन है, that is note making. That's it. बस आप लोगों को consistent होना है note making में. How you need to be do the note making. Whatsoever I'm going to teach here, okay? So this note making has two very significant parts. Part 1 is your class notes, which you are going to write it here. In this, I will sometime give you dictation. And dictation, I speak too fast. I'll try to control my pace. So I will not control my pace. You have to write early. It's a race. UPSC is about race. ठीक है? So I'm not saying कि मैं इतना जल्दी बोलूंगी आप लिख नहीं पाओगे, but आप लोगों को learn करना होगा. Okay, so there will be some dictation, and here you will write down and see the important points which I say. So where I'm repeating something again and again, and if I'm saying that this is important, you need to jot it down through flowcharts. Because when you are going to write class notes, you can make it you can write it earlier, or as soon as I said something, how you can write it down. If you can make the flowchart, that eventually help you to identify key terms. Okay? Then I need all of you at least give 2 hours at home with respect to the PDF. Okay? The only book I suggest, that too, I personally believe there is no requirement to all of you to buy any books. PDFs are more than enough. It is a compilation of good sources. But in case you people want, I recommend that one book, Amble and Amble. What's that book name? Remember? So there's a one book for anthropology. It's a Pearson publication for anthropology. You can write it down. Pearson publication, but not required. Okay? So do not waste your money, but there are some aspirants who say that, ma'am, still we need one book. So there is a Amber or Amber की कोई book है, Pearson Anthropology. ठीक है, वो आप ले सकते हैं. So is there anyone in my class who do not understand Hindi? Everyone understand English and like Hindi, so I can sometimes use bilingual part. All right. So the note making, how you are going to write it down. As an educator, definitely I'm going to flood you with lot of content. What is the requirement you people have to do? Have to have discretion power. Discretion power with respect to that what you need to write it from the PDF and what not. Definitely I have marked, some portion that, okay, whatsoever it is, red mark or white mark, that is really important that you will write it down. But then I will give you more content, but you need to understand that not everything you can write it down in the exam. In this class, you must focus on conceptual clarity. Conceptual clarity, how you can retain the information. If I'll give you the bookish information about anthropology, there is no need to come here. Plethora of material available in the market, on Google, a lot of teachers are available also. Okay, so what's the point of come? Of course, anthro ki class hai yaar. Come, I told you to sit in the front, no? Yeah, where was I? I was saying that what you have to understand these days, the problem is not the older problem the older generation had faced. 5 किलोमीटर दूर जाके, पता नहीं 25 किलोमीटर दूर जाके स्कूल्स होते थे, तब जाके हमको कोई अध्यापक मिलता था. Now it is on on our mobile. You type something, you have a lot of information. And this is a irony and this is a challenge for all of us. For instance, if you see the common definition for anthropology, we all know that, okay, anthropology is a study of human mankind. But how how now the definition which says that anthropology is a study of human or it's a study of a mankind. It has a story, has an anthropological context. Who is going to explain you that? If I talk about that what anthropology is, you probably do not require me, but what is the problem with us? We are not running after conceptual clarity. We are not running after that we should enjoy anthropology so that we do not have to mug it up. We do not have to put a lot of efforts into it. It should come naturally to us. Any subject which can come naturally to all of you, which you can enjoy, trust me, this game is over. You will definitely crack this exam. But if our approach is wrong, then क्या करोगे? दीवार तोड़नी है, ठीक है? हाथ से तोड़ो या टूल्स लाके तोड़ो, डिपेंड आप पे करता है. एनर्जी तो उतनी लग रही है. So when we become Homo habilis, we all are going to study that. Homo habilis is a stage when we humans become bipedal and where we got intelligent. So Homo habilis means intelligent being. So we become intelligent. So humans could understand that, okay, these, boulders who are coming down, it is ये इसमें से flakes निकल रहे हैं. It's very sharp. So with this, we can make the tools and I can see elephants or moth. I can see this large, huge, food. Because earlier we were hunter and gatherer. We did not have this, sharp nails. We did not have that canine anymore. We are not that strong like animals. But what made us different from other species? Our critical thinking thing, our intelligence. So, with the help of these opposable thumbs, which got developed gradually, and then when we become bipedal, Homo erectus, all right, we become bipedal basically, our hands got free. Whole hand anatomy got free. Okay, it got changed. Then also, this physical anatomy also changed our brain cranial capacity. Okay, everything got changed. And then communication came up. When we are making tools, it is not only because of the hand, but it is also because of intelligence. Not every stone got turned. Ma'am, please don't use Hindi. Okay. This is English class basically, but somewhere I will use Hindi, but I'll try to be bilingual. Okay. So I may be speaking too fast, but it is something, it's orientation. So I believe that you really have to increase all your pace. But I believe आप लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है what I'm trying to say is, that when our physical anatomy got changed, okay, we got intelligent, enough. We could understand that. See, what I was saying, that not every stone can turn into stone tools. Basically, it was quartzite, some basic stone which could develop into tools. So that differentiation we humans has to make. So that was the time where communication developed. Language was not there, communication. What's the difference between communication and language? Anyone in the class? Anyone in the class? Zayed, Pallavi, everyone? Harsh, Jenna, Aditi? What is the difference between language and communication? How many? So we have Tanvi Day, we have Uma, Varsha, Patricia. Okay. I do not have third batch. Okay, maybe you people have skipped this class. What is the difference between communication and language? Quickly.
Communication usually interact our feelings or emotions, and languages we that understand the.
Language has structure. Okay, language has symbol. Start with symbol. You will study in linguistic anthropology. Okay, you will study about syntax. Syntax is what? Where we are making sentences. Okay, it's symbols. So, A is A का sound ये है. That's what we learn. Language is, we have systematically inculcate, right? But in communication, it's a broader. Where language is there, where, if I want to express my anger, so I will make such face, you'll understand. Okay, so even if I'm not saying anything, if I like it. So what is it? You can understand through my expression. So it's expression. It's, it's your gesture. So communication is a broader concept. So it's a pragmatic skill. So anthropology is such a beautiful subject, I'm telling you. It has the capacity to, change your life. I'm telling you this. If you understand linguistic anthropology only, definitely one of the segments which you are being evaluated on, that is your skills, communication skills, that will be improved here only in the linguistic class, which talks about that how to sit, how we talk, what is gesture, how we are speaking. The moment you will enter into your interview, so these people will understand that what kind of personality you are. How do they understand that? Just in few minutes. Of course, it's a wisdom, it's their experience, but they focus on your communication skills. When I said that anthropology is such a beautiful subject, why do I say that? Because I teach sociology options as well. I teach anthropology as well. I teach history also. But yes, in optional, I have these two subjects. My majors, my PhD is in these subjects, because in JNU, we do not have sociology or anthropology differently. Sociology and anthropology is a one department there in Center of Social Sciences there. Okay? Because anthropology is the only unique subject where there's a blend of science and social science. Where you will deal with linguistic anthropology, where you would deal with archaeological anthropology and a little bit of chemistry when you are discussing about gases and all that. Okay? So, if I talk and if I explain that what is anthropology to you, and if you cannot understand in a very lucid manner where it should be there in your head, then there is no point of taking classes here. How many of you are from social science background here? I believe no, none. So most of the science aspirants, they take anthropology. So they take anthropology, this is my experience, they see the syllabus. So they see some human evolution, they see human genetics, chromosomes, abbreviations and all, syndromes and all. Then they see religion, they see marriage, they see language. And paper 2 is all about Indian society. So you take your decision. That's good. Fair enough. Taking decision by seeing the syllabus, it's good, but thinking that it will be easy, it's wrong. I have some aspirants in the last batch, in the second batch. So there were 3 aspirants of mine. So they came to me and they said that you are teaching archaeological anthropology and we do not understand what it is. We thought anthropology is going to be really easy. It's not my problem, dude. It's your problem. When you are dealing with marriage, such an easy concept which we all know, we are not going to understand marriage the way we have been taught from our society. Marriage needs to be understood in a scientific manner, in an anthropological, sociological manner. So when we are dealing with archaeological anthropology, when we are dealing with artifacts, there will be little confusion. There will be little confusion when you are going to understand physical anatomy, when you are going to understand fossil evidences. So you must take time, little time. So you have to involve yourself with your subject. Okay? And attitude matters. Attitude matters. Okay? So anyone, at any stage, if you people have any problem, do write a mail to me. My address is huma.argacia@gmail.com. कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है आप लोगों को, please write a mail to me. I often go after aspirants' life. Rani can be that one example. Okay, so I keep asking Rani, ये doubt कब आओगे? But दिवाली चली गई है तो ये Saturday कल करते हैं? हाँ, ठीक है, चलो. Finally, I've got your date. I'll mail you. I have plenty of aspirants, so I'll mail you. Which time suits to you? This time, afternoon. I'll probably go by 5. So 4 o'clock. ठीक है? Okay. अब बहुत हो गया, थोड़ा सा easy हो गए. How many of you are taking GS classes अभी? So you people are done with GS classes? That's lovely. Who else are done with GS classes? आपका complete? You're doing self-studies. That means that you will not have any pressure for giving anthropology time. Okay? Trust me, it will take only 4 months. In 4 months, your anthropology will be clear, covered. But it's not going to be only 4 months. I said that it will be a relationship for me. Once my aspirants are always my aspirants, kabhi bhi aap mujhe mail kar sakte ho, I'll be always there. But at least we will have a relationship for 8 months, where I will take sectional test and then I will take full length test. तो मैं तब तक टेस्ट लेती रहूंगी एटलीस्ट फरवरी तक, जब तक मुझे लगेगा कि आप लोगों को क्लैरिटी नहीं है. ठीक है? Then after that, once I will see that at least from my end, I have given my 100%. Now it's up to you. Then I will say that, okay, do whatsoever. Okay? As I said, that note making is very important. I can assist you, I can guide you, but you have to show me note makings. I'm very particular about note making. Okay? Because in the end, I'll not be there. In the end, nothing will be there except your note making. And if you do extensive note making, half the battle is won. Half the battle is won because anthropology का सबसे best part क्या है? That syllabus will be covered very soon. Okay, and you will have multiple time for revision. Even you do not have to worry about your revision, that I will make you do. Okay? So once nowadays, because you people are targeting next year and you people do not have time, so generally I give time for note making. मैं आप लोगों को वो leverage नहीं दे सकती, आप लोगों को भी नहीं दे सकती. पेपर 2 आपका फिनिश हो गया है और नवंबर 15 से आप लोगों का पेपर 2 का सेक्शनल टेस्ट चलेगा. Soon you will get the mail from my assistant. Okay, so Om will give you a mail. So once we are done with topic 1, you will have sectional test. Okay, so do not give me the story कि मैम GS नहीं है, ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है. Okay, प्रॉब्लम फिर आपको ही होगी, आपको ही लगेगा कि समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या करें, कैसे करें. और ये डिसीजन बिल्कुल भी नहीं बदलना है किसी को भी कि अब हमें एंथ्रोपोलॉजी नहीं पढ़ना. कुछ एस्पिरेंट्स होते हैं, ठीक है, आप कब तक भागोगे? I would say. So there are some aspirants too who are doing masters in anthropology. तो पहले भी ग्रेजुएशन मास्टर्स भी किया, एंथ्रोपोलॉजी में इंटरेस्ट नहीं था बट एडमिशन हो गया, कर लिया, फिर उसके बाद ऑप्शन भी ले लिया. सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं आएगी. एवरीथिंग कम्स देयर, एवरीथिंग इज देयर in the head. ठीक है? Enough of introduction. Basically, now let's just deal with the topic. Okay? If I'll explain to you What is anthropology? Basically, anthropology, if I just give you epistemological understanding, it is made up of two words. That anthro means people, and study of the people, okay? But I will tell you the crux of it. Anthropology is studying mankind. It's showing only one point. It's showing us, and it's trying to study about diversity of humankind. Anthropology is teaching the diversity of humankind. Why? Because time immemorial, humans have involved in the war. Time immemorial, humans is trying to suppress one social group or one race to another. If you see the history of colonization, what it is about, this is your syllabus. This is also there in your syllabus. Tell me what it is. Okay, I'll ask you again. Let me ask you a question from your PPT. I think you people should know about this. Let me just see. I have that picture. Let me just see. It's not there. Okay. So, all right. So let me make you assume. There's one family who's eating food by hand, like in India. Okay. So there's one family, beautiful family, eating food by hand, like in India, on banana leaves. Okay, like we do in South India. You often must be eating idli and all that in South India, where we sit on the floor and then we eat by hand. Okay, so this is one perspective, and then we do have people nowadays, let's just say, who eats on the table by spoons, fork, and a lot of varieties and all. Now focus how I'm saying, what I'm saying. Okay, focus that. So this particular family, let me say, is A, and focus how I'm interpreting their culture. So this family is really traditional. They're eating on the the banana leaves. They are not wasting the money. How beautifully they are using our limbs, hands. Okay, and they are eating food. They're not wasting. There's a lot of love among among the members of the family. How beautifully, how nicely female is serving and males and the children is eating. So good family. Now the family B. So this particular family, they do not have any manners. They are eating on the table, wasting the food, eating by spoon. Why God has given them hand? And they are not eating, they are wasting. They have the juice, they have the water, they have the Coca-Cola, they have pasta, they have the burgers, everything is there. And they are eating, and female, how shameful that female is eating with her husband. She doesn't have any values for her husband. What type of family is this? So what I just said. Can you see the comparison? The tone? I'm demeaning one culture and I'm uplifting one culture. Isn't it? What's a good name? Majid. Manjeeb. Manjeet. Okay. So you tell me, Manjeet, what did I just do? I'm demeaning one culture and I'm supporting Indian culture. It seems to me. Okay. It seems to all of you right? And I'm saying that Western culture is something, it's out of tradition. So these are two ways of life. These are two ways of eating food. But when I am judging other culture, from my own views, from my own perspective. And I am saying that this particular culture, A culture is good, B culture is not that good. So what am I doing? I'm being ethnocentric. So ethnocentrism is a concept in which we see others' culture with inferior outlook. This is what is there in your topic 2, 2.1. So please write down ethnocentrism. I'm just giving you orientation. I am going to explain each and everything in detail. Okay, what is ethnocentrism? What is culture? How anthropology has evolved? What is the basic crux of anthropology? So what anthropology is teaching us? With this one example, I have just shown the diversity of eating food. But when I am judging one culture with this ethnocentric perspective, what am I doing then? I'm demeaning other culture, and you will see that we have great events only because of this particular belief system. So when the Treaty of Tordesillas were being signed between Spain and Portuguese, I hope your history is clear. Okay, so who doesn't know, please go and see. So when Portuguese decided that they will come to Western and Spain decided to East, or when British came to India or the Europeans came to India, what they had thought of? They considered as uncivilized. And they took the responsibility to civilize the world. If I am eating on floor, what does it matter to you? Anthropology is teaching us that why do we have diversity? When I say that anthropology is a blend of science and social science, it orients towards only to show diversity. So this diversity of eating food comes only because of one single cell. We all know that how we have evolved. So anthropology is basically telling us that no culture is superior, no race is superior. We have scientific reason for this diversity. Anthropology is indeed a very beautiful subject, very helpful subject to show about co-adaptation. How we can live together in this world without having wars. When we become civilized, now when we are not like living our life like animals, now we are calling ourselves civilized. So how can I call myself civilized? Where we are making these rules and regulation the culture. Culture for what? For having stability. Humans live in groups, so as primates, so as chimpanzees, so as animals. They also reproduce. But they do not have the institution of marriage. Okay? According to Robin Fox, you can just simply write the names. According to the Robin Fox, according to the Levi Strauss, these are the people we will read in detail. Levi Strauss, we have Robin Fox. They says that they spoke about incest taboo, and they say that entire culture which has developed, it has developed only because of incest taboo. What is incest taboo? You cannot mate with your own kin. So, I mean, father cannot marry daughter, mother cannot marry son. Earlier it was possible. And in fact, there was in a primitive society when we were evolving, we used to have a lot of fights. We used to have a lot of problems because of this particular, this particular system. Where the sons, after they become adult, they wanted to marry their mother. Sigmund Freud, another psychologist, Sigmund Freud, when he says that how the religion originate in his book, The Origin of Religion, so the origin of religion, Okay, Sigmund Freud says that, so what had happened, used to happen, the son, okay, when they used to grow up, so they had this hatred feelings toward their father, okay. So this symbol we denote in pedigree analysis, you must be knowing this, okay, if you all are from science background. This is for male, okay, and this is for female. So what used to happen, so earlier they mate, this sign is for mating or marriage, and now so they have, let's just say, son or daughter. Okay? So according to Robin Fox, or social cultural anthropologist, a lot of social cultural anthropologists have said that what used to happen in his book, The Origin of Religion, Sigmund Freud, a very important philosopher, I believe you all know. Sigmund Freud is very important philosopher, Karl Marx, Sigmund Freud, and Albert Einstein. So their contribution is treated as equivalent. Okay, so their contribution to the literature world is, I mean, I do not even have the words to say. Okay, so Sigmund Freud is a psychologist, and he says that religion have actually originated because of incest taboo. Incest taboo is what? Where you are having rules and regulation whom you can mate or whom you should not. Earlier, we did not have any scriptures. We did not have any written material. Humans have 5,000 years ago, we have learned to write. Before that, we had only a common sense. We had only an intellectual, we were only intellect. So Sigmund Freud said that what used to happen, so when this generation, son, basically, so when they used to grow up, they used to see, because generally you should know, it is very much, you see that you have love and affection for your mother. So at that point of time where we were not civilized, or where we were just got we were just growing up. So what Sigmund Freud said that this son used to become adult, right? And they wanted to mate with their mother. In order to mate with their mother, they used to kill their father. Okay. Then after killing their father, they used to make totem or an object. So it is being called as, in anthropology, we called it as a totem, object, symbol. Okay, every clan has some symbol. Okay, even every religion has a symbol. आज भी तो है ना सारे religion के symbol, है कि नहीं? So it originated, it evolved through totem. So what they used to do, they used to kill the father, then they used to make some object as totem. Totem is a word given to us by Emile Durkheim. I will going to teach everything. Please do not get confused. I'm just showing you that what is there in anthropology. Okay, so Emile Durkheim, same totem is being referred as mana by Marett. R.R. Marett, that also we are going to read in our syllabus. So now what is happening? We have created, so this son has created an object. Now they are saying that this object has soul of our father. So now this object has a soul of our father, and they have started worshipping. Slowly, gradually, the way society got evolved, this totem transferred or converted into deities or gods. Okay? Deities or God. So this is what Sigmund Freud is saying, that how religion has evolved. So the point I have given, I brought Sigmund Freud only to show that how we are different. So anthropology is reading and understanding evolution of mankind in both manner, in biological. So as I just discussed, one of the cultural factor, that is religion. So anthropology is trying to understand, basically anthropology wants to understand modern society, okay? But to understand modern society, we have to go back. And anthropology, you can say, as Aristotle says, is in love with humans. Humans क्या कहते हैं? प्यार क्या होता है? Passionate, that we have to read everything. We are reading everything. We are learning. सब कुछ अच्छा लगता है. Similarly, whatsoever aspect is related with humans, anthropology is reading everything. This is what Aristotle has given the definition. And personally, I do not believe in this statement that he's the father of sociology, he's the father of anthropology. There's a legacy. But you can say that if who has coined the term like that, for example, Immanuel Kant has written the work on anthropology. So we are going to read on that. But now I am just saying that what I just gave you an example through the religion, I tried to explain the evolution of religion. So we are going to read everything from there. So anthropology is reading and understanding evolution of mankind in two manners: physically and socially. So paper 1 is about the study of mankind, evolution of mankind socially and physically. Paper 2 is all about Indian men. How Indian men has evolved. So Indian men, what is the fossil evidences we have got? Which fossil evidences we have got? Which artifacts? You're telling me. Fossil. Name. Which class? Which genus? It was Australopithecines, Homo erectus. Famous name. Ma'am, sir pe marungi. What is the name? Famous name. Very famous river, which we found the tools. Thank you, Varsha, to save my life. I think you will tell me the correct answer. Niti and you both are going to meet me after this class. Yeah. What is that one man? Varsha? Yes. Narmada man. The whole debate. Every time question is coming from the Narmada man. So what type of fossil he got? Was he a Homo erectus? Sure. There is no debate about it now. Debate here, na? So what you would say? Be concise. Be concise and say. There is a debate that the fossil evidences which we have got on the valley of Narmada Valley, it belongs to a Homo erectus, but then it is again a very debatable, it's a controversial matter. Okay, so when you say it fully, because I say that answer writing is a skill. Trust me guys, answer writing is a skill that you will not be able to learn in one day. So everything goes from here. When you will think precise and you will write precisely, you are going to do wonders in your papers too. Okay, so whatsoever qualities if you do not have, try to inculcate that. Anyhow, so when I say about that, what is paper 2? Paper 2 is all about Indian men. So what type of fossil evidences we have got, how, what is Indian population, what type of racial differences we find, what type of language we have, religion we have, the culture we have, then tribal India. Okay, paper 2 is all about that. If I want to divide your syllabus, 70% of your syllabus is social cultural anthropology. Okay, we do not have hardcore biology. Only human genetics is the one. But for human genetics, I would say 9.3 and 9.4. So chromosomal abbreviation is 9.4, and your 9.3 where you're talking about genetic polymorphism. Genetic polymorphism is what? Let me just tell you. Genetics polymorphism. Poly means many, morphism means forms. It's about genes, the study of genes. Okay, only this portion is require a little bit of biology, and on that also I would say that you do not have to dwell too much into it. So those who are coming from commerce background or who had not studied biology too deep, it's okay. Approach is very different for each and every topic. Okay, so a very common mistake which aspirants do is they see the syllabus and they go to see the previous year question. मतलब कंटेंट है नहीं और प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस देखने बैठ जाते हो. It's a common myth. As a researcher, I'm telling you that, when I was I'm still writing that paper. It's not really completed. When I was JNU, it got, कभी हम स्टोरी में बाद में बताएंगे, ये बच्चे बोर हो जाएंगे, ठीक है, क्योंकि कितनी बारी बता चुकी हूँ. So what happened is that I saw that how the UPSC is a fever, everyone is too much into it. That's why I took UPSC, just to understand what it is, that how few aspirants can crack this exam in 1 or 2 attempt and why others not. So that is the paper which I'm writing on, and not only UPSC, all the competitive examination, I'm writing a paper as a researcher. Okay, so I got a lot of data, and of course in JNU, UPSC is favor which everyone's do. All right, so I realized that what you have to understand, that apart from your academic orientation and that, it's all about the mindset. Okay, so I was just simply telling you that the approach for your each and every topic you need to understand. So it's a very, I do not know why you people in this market is so a famous myth. Let's see the previous year question. How will you make sense? Tell me. If you see the previous year question and if you do not know your syllabus, right? What's a good name? Arpit. I'm sorry, it'll take some time. Okay, I have to remember the name, and I personally believe that teachers should know their aspirant's name. Okay, so you say, if you see directly the previous year question, apart from 1 or 2 questions, will it going to make sense to you? No way. So why you are telling the wrong way? First of all, complete the syllabus. Yes, to take the decision that you want to go for optional, it should be one decision and it should be like a leader. UPSC do not want, academician. 4 months is more than enough you to get mastery for your syllabus. But that needs to have a deeper understanding on anthropology. And how you can make it when you have an interconnection approach, when you can make interconnection. So do not see the previous year question until and unless you have completed your syllabus, because now you people have already crossed that step. That way you are not confused. And once you have taken anthropology, it should be anthropology. Okay? And it is a very scoring subject too. It just, you have to know the art. Okay? Again, I would say that the previous year questions will be definitely one of my ways. After completing the syllabus, I make you understand at least 5 years of previous year questions, and definitely I'll give you more of the questions. But 5 previous year questions हम 1-to-1 discuss करते हैं, ठीक है? So there is a channel of mine, Anthropology Club. How many of you know? Does anyone know Anthropology Club? So my channel is there, Anthropology Club. You can see this previous year questions and some parts which I cannot cover in the syllabus. In the class, okay? Because class mein I will focus more on covering the syllabus, but there will be a value addition. So that value addition will come time to time on that channel, Anthropology Club by Dr. Huma Hassan. Okay, so there you can see. Now, I was saying that, see the syllabus, okay? And in anthropology, one thing I can share, and again, I'm sharing my story, one of the aspirants. So there was an aspirant who changed in JNU, and I was just doing my PhD, and I was always very famous for anthro and socio. I was not for free as a freelancer. I was just teaching for my habit. Okay, I used to help aspirants like that. So that one girl came to me. Now she's settled and got the rank also, but not in touch anymore. So she said that, okay, somebody told me, and I was her junior. So she said that somebody told me that you teach anthropology really well and something like that. So can you just help me? I have only 3 months, and I'm I have changed last year. I had some other subject and I want to take anthropology. So I said that one of the tasks, if you have good understanding, because of course she was doing doctorate. So PhD कर रहे हो तो बहुत ज़्यादा आपकी abstract understanding तो होती है. So what did I say? I said that to her, see your syllabus, and for every topic in anthropology, make the 150 words के answer for every topic. So meaning, scope, development of anthropology, 150 words का answer. So सारे जितने भी सब topics हैं, and especially उसको डर था physical anthropology से. Okay, genetic markers क्या है, genetic polymorphism क्या है, genetic counseling क्या है, okay, what is Mendelian theory and all that. And she seriously did that, and she came to me और मुझे पता भी नहीं था, somebody told me कि उसका clear हो गया, and she said that I could do that only because I did not know ये evolution कैसे हो रहा है, ऑस्ट्रेलोपिथेसिस कौन थे क्या थे, क्योंकि मैंने कोई क्लास भी नहीं ली, but I could make it only because I divided physical anthropology, उसके मैंने आंसर्स बना लिए थे, कुछ नोट टॉपर्स के नोट्स वगैरह देख लिए थे और वो मैंने रटा था और वो क्वेश्चंस मेरा आ गया, and I did that, and she even didn't know that that point of time also. तो एक श्योरिटी तो बिल्कुल है कि अगर आपने सिलेबस को अच्छे से पढ़ा है, और क्यों एंथ्रोपोलॉजी का जो सिलेबस है वो पूरे यूपीएससी सिलेबस में किसी का भी नहीं है ऐसा। एक और मिथ है एंथ्रोपोलॉजी सिलेबस के साथ कि सिलेबस बहुत छोटा है, नो, स्मॉल, इट्स नॉट स्मॉल एट ऑल, इट्स वेरी वेल डिफाइंड, ओके, इट्स वेल डिफाइंड. That's why when you see the paper, nothing comes out of the syllabus, it seems to us. But now UPSC has changed the pattern. For example, when I teach social cultural anthropology, I teach that how you need to understand Indian thinkers with respect to Ambedkar. And this year they have asked the Ambedkar. Okay, so what I did, I always say that you must have interdisciplinary approach. You must move from paper 1 to paper 2, paper 2 to paper 1. That's I do, and it makes aspirants really uncomfortable. But the moment that you become uncomfortable, you समझ लेना कि जीत है. When you come out of your comfort zone, then only you become a leader, then only you can crack your exam. If you're comfortable in your skin, something is wrong. जब तक ये ना लगे हर दिन कि हमसे नहीं हो पाएगा, बहुत मुश्किल है, तब तक नहीं हो पाएगा ये एग्जाम. ठीक है? Okay guys, so what did I said? One very important point, it says about evolution. So socially we see that how culture has evolved. So we try to understand religion, we try to understand marriage, we try to understand politics, economics, and we try to see that how all this have become an institution. Physically, we try to understand the diversity. So earlier, we did not know anything that how you and me looks different racially. So we had H.H. Risley, okay? So Risley had done a population studies where he says that, you know, because of our phenotypes. What is phenotypes? The way we look, the face, okay? So earlier on the basis of our anthropometry is what? Measurement. So measurement of nose, shape of your eyes, your orbits, syphilis, nasal orbit, all this. So earlier we could understand that how we are different because we people want to understand the diversity, as I said. Okay. So for example, Dobzhansky is a very famous biologist. Okay. So that he said that like, you know, about how we are different, so about genes and genetics, but earlier we did not know this. It was Gregor Mendel. In fact, when he was doing his research on the garden pea, what did he do? He observed the peas that some are different color, okay? Some has white flower. So second generation has, you know, purple flower, the shape of seeds and all. But he said that we do have this diversity. So there is a factor. So he used the term factor. That because of this factor, some characteristics comes to one generation and to other generation, but that time he did not know that it is genes. Later on, with the help of molecular biology and genetic study, we know that it is chromosomes. We are made up of different cells and we have chromosomes, and on chromosomes we have DNA, and so every genetic material is different. So on genes we have different alleles. So when these alleles goes and become dominant, we get the some characteristics like we look like our parents. And then also when there's sequences of DNA, like, you know, DNA or genes gets changed, we look different. Now we know that how do we look like each other or like, you know, with our parents, and how do we look different. Earlier we did not know. So in genetics also we are trying to understand the diversity. Okay. So what we can say, Can't we say that anthropology is a study of mankind in which it is telling us about the diversification of physically and diversification of culture? So this is a key term which you should understand. So it is all which we are going to read in our paper 1, and in paper 2 what we are going to read? Abhimanyu, what we are going to read in paper 2? Tell me. पेपर 2 में हम क्या पढ़ेंगे हेमंत? मैंने बता दिया है ना. प्रत्युषा कोई बताएगा? हाँ,
about Indian society.
Yes, about Indian society, about the evolution of Indians. ये मेरी पहली क्लास है, ठीक है? आप लोग सब बोलना सीख जाओगे. Okay, classes has to be interactive. Take this as an opportunity to have the confidence also to ask the teacher. I do not know your experiences with all these institutes. This is a wrong approach where you cannot ask the questions. Classes has to become interesting. मैं सिर्फ बोलती रहूंगी तो आप लोगों को नींद आती रहेगी. और क्लास को इंटरेस्टिंग बनाने के लिए जोक्स कभी कभी अच्छे लगते हैं, हमेशा अच्छे नहीं लगेंगे. तो बेटर है कि आप लोग इंटरेक्ट करो, ठीक है? ओके, नाउ यू ऑल विल गेट दिस पीपीटी. More than enough for your topic 1. As I said, this is your syllabus, meaning, scope and development of anthropology, and you will be able to write better answer once your syllabus will be completed. Okay, this time also a question came. So there's nothing great about it. When you teach, you can speculate some questions and that comes. So this year also lot many questions came, okay, but I know that, I believe pattern says that, and everything is about pattern, okay? So pattern, why you have to read the previous year questions? To see the pattern. So from this topic, now UPSC is asking in a very interesting manner the question. Now, for example, he said about the holistic something, and holistic is a key which makes anthropology a unique subject. So right now in this class, you will have some basic understanding about meaning development of anthropology, but after you complete your syllabus, okay, you will be able to write in a unique manner. So let's just say if you all are like, working hard and all, so the same content is there, same PDF is there, and it is again a compilation of the, the books which is there in the market and or in the colleges, but the way you are going to interpret it, it is all on you. As I said, that means it's all about art of writing. It's an art. Prelims is definitely, it's about your ability to take quick decision, because इतना आप पढ़ लेते हो, 4 options होते हैं. Now तो elimination work भी नहीं करेगा. Elimination method will not work in preliminary anymore. Let me tell you, you need to take a decision, quick decision in some seconds. This is what can be, and you should have a quick rational decision कि ये ऑप्शन है, यही हो सकता है. बाद में अदरवाइज यू विल टेस्ट. मैं सच बता रही हूँ आपको, बहुत सारे बच्चे मेरे पास आते हैं और आई फील रियली बैड बिकॉज दे गेट ट्रैप इनटू दिस डिप्रेशन, because balancing your state mind, it's not easy. UPSC will give you a lot of burden. The problem is vastness of the syllabus. Rocket science तो कोई पूछता ही नहीं है एंथ्रोपोलॉजी में भी या पूरे यूपीएससी में. आपको बस कंफ्यूज कर देगा बहुत सारा सिलेबस देके. डिसीजन आपका है. प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन से आपको सिर्फ पैटर्न पकड़ना है, पैटर्न. ओके, तो enjoy your classes, okay, that we will do. मैं आपको बताती रहूंगी, वो सारे स्किल्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. You need to make a balanced approach, okay? So there will be some leaders, some gurus, some seniors, वो आपको कुछ बताएंगे, कोई और कुछ बताएगा. For anthropology, I'm officially your educator, okay? So what I'm saying, please follow that, okay? So this is the syllabus, meaning, scope and development of anthropology. Every year there is a question from here. तो इसमें से क्वेश्चन आता ही है, ठीक है? And this is either question comes from this main branches. Okay, so this is what anthropology is about. So what is the objective? You must understand, and you should understand definition of anthropology, what is anthropology, what its subfields, how it is related and all. Okay, so I'm skipping this, why anthropology study and all that. We try to understand anthropology because of course this is our syllabus, and we will so far, if I want all of you to write a definition for anthropology, will you be able to do? Can you all please write a definition for anthropology, and you have only 1 minute. Guys, you online aspirants, you people write in your chat section. Study of evolution. Okay. Tanvi, you have written in a very lucid, not in a correct manner. Okay, you need to say anthropology is a study of humankind in terms of totality of time. So, Shakshi, पूरी book read ली है, हाँ? Anthropology is the science of humankind to understand diversity of them. Okay, who had given this? Pallavi. Okay. Holistic study. Okay, anthropology is a study of human in every aspect. Holistic study of human evolution, be it physical, social. East. Good. Very nice. Mankind. Okay, study of history. Now you people say. You.
Ma'am, I've written anthropology is the holistic studies about various facets such as culture and society.
Very good. Perfect. Nice. From where?
Ma'am, from what you've told us.
So nice. Very good. Ajit.
Anthropology is a study of human mankind in a holistic way.
Rani.
The study of evolution of mankind.
Hmm.
Diverse culture.
You have not written. You tell me.
Ma'am, anthropology is the holistic study of humankind with respect to diversity,
Hmm.
living,
Hmm.
and evolution of society and culture.
Good. Abhimanyu.
Anthropology is the holistic study of diversity in humankind due to genetics, religion, culture, tradition.
Due to genetics? I mean, you have explained, but you have not written nicely. I mean, the explanation. So, what again?
Anthropology is the holistic study in diversity of humankind due to genetics, religion, culture, traditions.
Due to genetics, study, variation, culture, and all. So, okay, I got your point since you are telling me, but has to be more clarity on that. What's yours?
Archaeological and physical development.
Very good. So, evolution, development, evolution is a better term. Okay, you?
It is the study of human science in which we study diversity, physicality, and system.
In which you?
It is the study of human science in which we study diversity, physicality, and society.
And to sociality. Sociality? I doubt. You?
The holistic study of human and the study of humanity is guided by a central narrative and set of research commitments.
Central narrative तुमने यहाँ से पकड़ा है. Okay, but got the point? 2 points we have to understand. We are trying to understand physical evolution. Physical evolution के बाद culture आया है. ठीक है? So first of all, we got biologically evolved, then we become intelligent, and then we have started thinking that okay, let's just make a group and we are going to live with respect. So हम कुछ बहुत सारे laws and regulations बनाएंगे और अच्छे से रहेंगे. Okay, right? So this is what anthropology is. Now, anthropology is the study of humans. Okay, mankind in a holistic manner. Holistic analysis considered not only how the various features of culture hold together, but also how it changed in one feature and others. So we try to understand diversity. So how we have biologically adopted. So first of all, we adapted ourselves to the environment biologically. So environment plays a great role. So, you know, whatsoever environment you live in, it influences your mindset. तो बहुत बेकार फ्रेंड्स हमको छोड़ दो क्योंकि वो आपका एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट खराब करेंगे. Do not tell to anyone that you are preparing for UPSC. This is common, like, you know, advice I give. फैमिली से थोड़ी दूर हो जाओ. दिवाली होली सब आते रहेंगे, लोग खींचेंगे आपको. Okay, take your own decision. So I would say environment plays a very important role. Environment begins from here. This is what Joy Dispenza says. What you are thinking, it's also very important. अगर सोच लिया कि नहीं पढ़ना है, आज समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, समझ में आएगा ही नहीं. और I have experimented several times. Guys, several times I have experimented this. I went into a depression. I'm telling you just one, again, story of mine. I'm a single parent. I had a love marriage, come from a very good, like, you know, upper middle class family and everything, from a Muslim family where you have to do anything, like, you know, blah, 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 let it be. I become rebellious, blah, blah, blah again. But then I realized that how I've come out of that very, like, you know, situation where I was admitted and I did not know anything. My thought process, my point not to give up. My thought process, so the day I decided that no, I'll not give up. I can take care of my daughter. So what if something is wrong? So feminism is not about, like, you know, having equality with men in all the spheres, not to have marriage, not to nurse your children, to smoke. I do not believe in that. I'm a very traditional, I believe in that. Okay. So traditions, Indian traditions has to be there. That is a way of life. What feminism is about, not to take any injustice against you, not to be dependent on anyone else. When we have got the hands, we have got the brain, we can also rule, right? Feminism is about having self-respect. So that's what I have learned, that how it happens, it's all there in your head. So the moment you will see that you are going to crack this exam, you are going to crack this exam. I have seen through the mental depression also, okay, so where I got collapsed mentally and I do not know what to do. Divorce is a very painful matter. Any separation, as girlfriend boyfriend का breakup हो जाता है, लोग जिंदगी खत्म कर देते हैं. It's a very, like, you know, sad event. It's okay because we all are emotion. That is what ethics में आप लोग पढ़ोगे, Daniel Goleman का emotional intelligence. But when you decided from here and you change your environment, stop being with those people who gives you negativity. Stop being with those type of videos, whatsoever, which pulls your confidence down. Change your environment, and that change comes from your mindset. And that I also recently seen, it happens also physically too. So most of the people who can survive from the various lethal diseases, how? Because they have this tendency to fight. So when I'm not saying to all of you, ये आप लोग मत करना, but if you are ill, मैं जब भी बीमार पड़ती हूँ, I don't take off. I mean, जब बिल्कुल ही नहीं उठ सकते तो definitely you take it off. But if you start fighting with your physical diseases also, मतलब I was coming to the classes, no, I have to teach, I have to work and all. Then later on, I knew that, okay, in that report, it came that I had this dengue. And I did not take medicines वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं, but वो ठीक हो गया. तो मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूँ कि सबके साथ ऐसा होना चाहिए. Definitely one should take. But then I'm just saying it's all the willpower. And willpower comes from your environment. So make your environment really good, at least for your 1 year till you crack this exam. Have good friends, eat good things, have good diet, fruit खाओ, अच्छे से रहो, ठीक है? क्या सोच रहे हो उसके ऊपर जरूर फोकस करो. डिप्रेशन में जाना नहीं है, ना अपना कॉन्फिडेंस कम करना है. अगर सोच लिया एग्जाम क्रैक करना है तो एग्जाम क्रैक होना चाहिए, ठीक है? Okay guys, so this is how you need to think. So how I said, so can you see what did I said do? I'm talking about biological adaptation. I just use environment, and with that one word environment, I gave you a sociological implication, your societal implication, that how environment is very important. So environment is the thing by which we adapt. So when you will see through the geological time scale, when you can say the environment was changing and climate was changing. Earlier we had Paleolithic stage में what type of climate we had? Geological time scale याद होना चाहिए. What was that? Ice age. It was ice age, and slowly, gradually we got Holocene because the temperature got changed, right? So when the temperature got changed, environment got changed, climate got changed, humans also got changed, right? So environment has a very, very, very huge role. That plays a very important role. That is what we are learning. So what had happened recently because of coronavirus? Our environment got changed. Now we have hybrid class. Earlier we didn't have the concept of hybrid class. आज रिक्शे वाला भी पेटीएम कर रहा है. Environment change कर दिया हमारा. So humans is such organism by which we adapt ourselves. Our body, our physical anatomy is like that. Vasodilation or vasoconstriction is like, when you go, क्या होता है जब सर्दी लगती है तो we start sweating. So we have internal mechanism also. So when you are like, when you are shivering, जब ठंड लग रही है, when you start shivering तो आपका temperature बढ़ता है. So this is a process which you are going to read. We are going to understand what is vasodilation, what is vasoconstriction, हायर एल्टीट्यूड में कैसे हम अपने आप को एडजस्ट करते हैं, ये सब भी हम पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है, आपकी जो ब्लड कैपिलरीज है वो कैसे एक्सपैंड करती है सो दैट स्वेटिंग हो सके. एवरीथिंग वी आर गोइंग टू रीड इन अ कनेक्टेड मैनर. सो राइट नाउ आई जस्ट यूज द एनवायरनमेंट, सो यू शुड नो दैट हाउ. So this is a process which we UPSC had asked, I think 2 years back, about acclimatization. So what is acclimatization? Where we are naturally adjust our body temperature. Okay, that's what we are going to read. Do not worry. So it's a biological adaptation and also non-biological adaptation, that is culture. So human being considered collectively called the human race, and this is an example which I have given. Another very common myth, although I give anthropology current affairs, आप लोगों को मिल गए होंगे. ठीक है, बहुत ज्यादा करंट अफेयर्स बेस आपके पास इतना स्कोप ही नहीं होता है आप ऐड करो. ठीक है, आप पढ़ लो उसे, बट बहुत ज्यादा स्कोप नहीं होता. राइट, तो ये बहुत ही ज्यादा अगेन अंडररेटेड बात है कि करंट अफेयर्स ऐड करनी होते हैं. यू मस्ट नो. राइट, तो अभी जैसे हुआ दैट नोबेल प्राइज विनर जिसको इवोल्यूशन सावंते, है ना, क्या नाम था, सावंते, बट गॉट दैट Nobel Prize for the evolution. So that is very much related, वो हम understand करेंगे. So this is what it is. Now you all should make, अभी you will get the PDF, and for the PDF you will contact OM. ठीक है, you will get the mail from the OM. So जो भी आपको PDF चाहिए होगी, you will get constant mail from it. No one will write a mail to me for the, you can put me under CC. ठीक है, definitely. अगर आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है, टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम है, क्लास में प्रॉब्लम है, please feel write to mail to me. So you can write a mail to OM also, and whensoever you want to talk to me, take an appointment through mail and I will be available. Okay, so you will get this PDF. और there is one aspirant, वो ना पूरा PDF copy print out निकालता है. ये नहीं करना, जरूरत नहीं है. You need to write. How many of you have the habit of writing? तुम्हारे को नहीं लग रहा, मुझे दिखते हो. नोट मेकिंग करते हो? नोट मेकिंग करना मैं जिंदगी खराब कर देती हूँ एस्पिरेंट्स की. नोट्स दिखाओ 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 दिखाओ, बहुत परेशान हो जाते हैं. तो पहले ही से ही नोट मेकिंग कर लेना. ठीक है, यू हैव टू शो एवरी वीक. आई विल सी, सो आई विल पुट योर नेम अंडर सम ग्रुप वेयर यू विल राइट मेक द नोट्स, सिस्टमैटिक नोट्स, नॉट लाइक द क्लास नोट्स. ओके, डू यू मेक द नोट्स? तुम्हारे को भी मुझे गड़बड़ी लग रही है, पक्का? ठीक है, नोट मेकिंग इज वेरी एसेंशियल, प्लीज गाइज. ओके, so that what you will do. Anthropology, this is physical anthropology which we'll do and understand. This is cultural anthropology. These are which we are going to understand one by one. Okay. Here I can give you a basic understanding. Definitely in anthropology, we are trying to understand the diversity. We are reading in a holistic manner. What is the concept of time and space here? Anyone can say? Ashutosh, East, Gyan, Ranjan, and then I have Harsh, Hemant, Pallavi, Pratyusha, Rashmi. Okay, this is Shakshi, Tanvi, Tansin, Uma, Varsha. I'm asking that what did I ask? Time and space. What is the concept of time and space? It's mean that we are reading in time since it has originated, and space, there is no limitation. Okay. So we are understanding about the human evolution. As I said, I always tell it's how this, yes, ancestry and evolution. So how this has come up? You must be knowing who are those thinkers. You both will tell me. Tell me. Who are those thinkers who had discovered that major telescope? तुम लोगों ने ये टॉपिक नहीं कर. Yes, Edwin Hubble. So whole about this evolution, how we have come to know in 19th, there was a scientist called Edwin Hubble who discovered major telescope, and that by using that telescope, he discovered that there are lot many universe, and this universe is expanding. Then later on, we have got George Lemaître. I will give you the name. It is there in your PDF. Okay, do not worry. So then we have the George Lemaître. He said that, and he introduced which theory? Very important, Big Bang theory. Okay, he said that there was a particle, and with that particle there was an explosion, and then we have got the sun, and then we have got all these planets. So right now, the kind of Earth we are seeing right now, it was not like before. Okay, so earlier the condition was not livable. We had these gases, helium, hydrogen, and all. And then it was what type of Earth we had? It had volcanic condition. Then we know that it was raining and raining and raining. So because of that constant rain, we had water. We have got the water. So it got cooled down. So it's a process of million, zillion years. Okay. And then because of thunder, we have got form, like, we have got some, what we had? Earlier we had that calcium, hydrogen and all. Then we have got compounds, then molecules. Then we have got single cell. And from that single cell, we have got multicellular organism. So we have got then fish, then we have got reptiles. From reptiles, we have got amphibians. Then we have got primates, and then we have got humans. Okay? So it's evolution that we are going to read. So that we are going to cover in when we are going to deal with archaeological anthropology. That is your 1.8. Okay? Are you understanding what we are going to read? Anthropology थोड़ी समझ में आई? क्या कर रहे हैं हम? नहीं आई? आई? ठीक है. थोड़ा सा time लगेगा. Okay? So it's a science of humanity. We are trying to understand Homo sapiens sapiens, how we are different from other species. Of course, it teaches us not to have biasness, non-biasness. It makes us uncomfortable. Of course, it makes us uncomfortable when we understand too many things. When anthropology, which we are going to deal, it will make us uncomfortable. Okay, so we try to understand cultural aspect, linguistic, values, belief, customs, variations, genes, adaptation, health, disease, nutrition, and health. Okay, okay, guys. So this is what anthropology is about. How you can make your answer better? Anthropology is one such discipline. Again, I'm saying, how many of you are good in diagrams, like, in pictures? Like, anatomy, physical anatomy, ये सब pictures कौन बना लेता है? Genes and all. You're not from science background? Arts background, okay. Yeah, Pallavi, you want to say something? You people are raising your hand. Yes, say. Pallavi, okay. What is your background? Science. So do you make genes, vagera, human evolution? Huh? Non-medical. It's okay. मुझे भी नहीं आते हैं. Practice हो जाएगा, but pictures बनानी पड़ेगी. ठीक है? you have to show in your answer variations. Content has to be there. Some basic information should be done with flow charts. ये मैं हमेशा हर एस्पिरेंट को बताती हूँ. अब अगर आप सब कुछ ही लिखने लग जाओगे तो टाइम ही नहीं है ना. So if you can show in your answer everything, that will help you to fetch good marks. Okay, so this type of thing you can make.
Ma'am, we have to
Yeah.
make notes from PDF.
Yes, Pallavi. Class notes has to be there and then the PDFs. ठीक है, तो जो मैंने ये PDF शेयर किया है ऐसे आप बनाओगे, then there is a definition, but not everything you can write down. Okay, for example, you can take one. So this is a very good definition by Jacob. Okay, here you can see note making is very important, but it has to be very quicker. Okay, 200 slides हैं, तो सबको read करो, लेकिन उसमें से एक दो points लो. For example, here, what does it says? Keruber says anthropology is the science of man. Here it says anthropology is a scientific study of the physical, social, and cultural development and behavior of human beings since their appearance on earth. Jacob and Betty Stern had given this definition. So, Pallavi, definitely you have to make notes from your PDFs. Okay? So, PDF is your first source to make your notes. And definitely what I have taught in the class. We
Okay,
are
ma'am.
trying to
Thank you.
understand evolution. Yes, quickly, Pallavi. You want to say something, Pallavi? Tanzeen?
Ma'am, it's me, Dasin, not Pallavi.
Okay, yes, Tanzeen.
My
You want
doubt
to
is
say
clear,
something?
ma'am.
Okay, please mute yourself. So, for example, here, can you see the red line? So, this is what definitely you will write, and you should make it in, like, in a key terms. So, anthropology is a combination of Greek language or Greek word anthropos and logos. So, what is anthropos? It's a mankind or human mind, and thus logos is study. So, I'm not going to study this. Now, can you see this? So, here I have already make it red. So, this you have to take it like that only. So, the sentences which I have marked it red, you need to copy it down in your notes, but that also you can see in your own words. That is more, I would say, you can do that. Okay, so anthropology is a broad scientific discipline dedicated to the comparative study of humans as a group from its first appearance on earth to its present stage of development. So this is here, you can see again anthropos. What does it say? The study of science. Then here, this is a branch. So we have 4 major branches of anthropology. It's biological. In biological, we have all this part which we talks about, like we discuss fossils, we discuss forensics, behavioral ecology, like, we try to understand behavior, osteology, nutrition, linguistics, so grammar, typical, like, what is how we define and classify. Then this is social, archaeological, all this we are going to read. So these are the branches. Why do we study? Because IAS officer बनना है और race है, जीतना है. Okay, so you can say in a more specific term, anthropology is a science. So it strategies for living that are learned and shared by people, because whatsoever we are learning about the religion and culture, what is the difference between humans and others? Because we transfer our ways of living to our progeny. Okay, that's what animals are now doing. Of course, animals do it until then they can survive, but हम तो बिल्कुल ही पैदा करके भी बुढ़े तक भी वो हो जाए तो वो हमारे लिए बच्चे ही रहते हैं, right? So this is how it goes. So examine the characteristics that human beings share as members of one species, like Homo sapiens, and diverse ways that people live in their different environments. So this is what anthropology is. So anthropology, what they do, we try to analyze the tools, clothes, houses, etc., beliefs, values, practices. Then we understand the origin of humans, evolutionary development of humans, physical, biochemical, and cultural variants, the material positions and cultural heritage of humans. This is what we are doing. Okay. I want you to write this point right now. Quickly, guys, please. The material possession and cultural heritages of heritages of humans, like artifacts. Okay. Now you can cover it up when you'll get the PDF. So anthropology explains that why you can say that why we have similarities, okay, and also why we have diversities, why we are similar and why we have different. So we all are humans, that's why we have similar physical anatomy, but we are different. So we know now it's about genetics. Okay, take out your pen out of your mouth. Thank you. And then again we know about the cultural evolution. Okay, but you will see that there are some universalities. What is that universalities? In every culture you will find marriage. Okay, so marriage is different. If I talk about marriage communities in India, religious communities or the ethnic we talk about, Hindus have different marriage rituals, Muslims have different rituals, Sikhs have different rituals, Christians have different rituals. Okay, so we know that this is the way marriage is about. Marriage is also very different in primitive society like tribals. So do you know that there is a ghost marriages? In tribals, we have the ghost marriages. So in that ghost marriages, that is a newer tribe, what they do. So there is a tribe in which when the husband is dead, so he or that lady is supposed to marry to the brother, to the younger brother or so, but it is believed to be the children of that deceased, that deceased, you can say deceased brother. So it's sometimes we marry to the ghost. So that concept is known as ghost marriages. And we have very different marriages. We know about that how the marriages happens, polyandry marriage. What is polyandry marriage? Where you have multiple partners. Okay. So what is polyandry? One male or too many males, females, what is that? And what is there in the Indian society? Where it is happened? Khasi tribe? Which tribes? Polyandry marriage is too many male, one male, females. And what is another? One male and two wives. No, I get confused. What type? No, it was it's polyandry and polygyny. It's polyandry have wives. So various wives. May be confused होगी. Ma'am, there is any difference between leverage and the ghost marriage? Not completely, but yes, there are some in which you have different rituals in the ghost marriage and the levirate marriage. Okay, that is not levirate, that is levirate. I get confused. It's polyandry is what?
being married to more than one man at the same time.
So that is
One woman and more men.
so that 2 males and 1 wife. That is polyandry. That is Khasi tribe, no, where the Khasi tribe has 1 wife and then she is supposed to marry to all the males, brothers. There's one movie also, I've told you. There is one recent movie in which there was there's one girl, woman, I don't remember. So there is one female who who was married to all the brothers, and then in the end she fell in love with the younger brother. You might have not seen. There is a marriage, polyandry, and polygyny is different. No, mujhe bhi confused. Opposite, yeah. Also, I got confused. Okay, so what you have to understand, then again, this type of marriages happens. So what is then it is showing us? So we have one way of marriages in which we believe that, okay, we know about the Muslims. Muslims can have multiple wives, right? So Muslims have 1 male can have, like, at the one time. So so what it shows that even the marriage institution is present in every society, but it's different. So here the point which we have to understand, it's about that marriage is universal. So we have families. Every society has family. Then what is the difference between family and household? That is what anthropology asked. This year also a question came. So what is family? We know about the extended family. We know about the nuclear family. Nowadays it's a single parent family. So family is there. But now it's different. So we can have children without even marriages. So what we can understand, that there is a universality, but then there is a different ways of doing that. So every culture is different. So this is being better explained by Maris Halvin through the concept of emic and etic approach. That we will read emic and etic approach. So what is insider views? What is outsider views? Okay? I hope people are understanding this. So this is what anthropology is dealing with, both similar and different through examination of our biological and cultural past. Okay. So anthropology's ultimate goal is to develop an integrated picture of humankind. So what is integration means? Yeah, it's like, integration, one picture that, okay, we are one. Okay. So culture may be different from society to society, and it largely depends on which one factor. What do you think? Why do we have different culture, or why do we have different races also? What is that one factor? Geography. It's geography which decides religion. It's geography which decides your marriage. It's geography which decides your food habits. It's geography which also, plays a very important role on our physical appearances too. Okay? So this is what human geography deals with. So you can see all these points. So anthropology has a strong affinity with natural sciences. Okay? And we are dealing with physical dimensions of mankind. Okay? So I think this is more than enough for you to just to make your notes for definition of anthropology. Okay? So this is more than enough. You can just read it out, and I've already made highlighted points. So that's very important. Even if you want to skip all those other PDFs, that you can do, but not the red one. Then I have just given the 4 misconceptions about anthropology. So earlier people used to believe that anthropology is just all about reading the primitive culture, because this is how anthropology got developed. So earlier we did not have anthropologists like that. We had travelers, we had philosophers who used to travel from here and there. And when they used to travel, they used to see that, okay, we have diverse ways of living our life. Okay, then they used to tell us that, okay, this is what we have. Okay. So this is what we have understood, that, okay, Eastern has this ways of living life or doing the marriages or religion and all. Other culture has some other ways. Okay. So earlier we have come to know about different culture and society through travelers, philosophers. Okay. And then slowly, gradually, anthropology got developed, and then it become conversion, it become critical. And now, what is the discipline of anthropology? Anthropology is the most loved discipline nowadays and very progressive, because it is telling us how to live with diversity, how to have pluralized ways of thinking, but we can live together. So because now we are dealing with crises like wars, and about World War I and II, we have seen the devastated effects. So now we want a place where there is less bloodshed and there is a peaceful environment. We are talking about sustainable development. Okay, so when we are making the technological advancement and changes, for whom? For the people. Okay, so that's why anthropology is very important subject, and it's not only dealing with the primitive culture, it is also dealing with mechanism by which it is helping us. For example, anthropometry, basically, because anthropologists knows the phenotype differences. Phenotype differences is physical differences. So anthropologists are trained to understand that how they are very good in taking the measurements of physical body. That helps in designing equipments. So this year also this question came. Okay, where we can develop what we are doing. We are developing equipments or arms so that it is helping us in armies and all that. So आपको measurements भी पता लगते हैं. तो anthropology applied में भी हम discuss करेंगे जब that is a part of your syllabus 12. So anthropology is just not about reading about different culture. It is beyond that. Okay. So what is anthropology? Now, it seems to us that anthropology is everything, but is it so? No, definitely not. Anthropology has a different aspect. So those who are reading economics, for instance, or for example, those who are studying biology, they are too much into biology. They will have too much of understanding on genes. They will understand molecules. They will understand, different, they will have, if, for example, we also study the blood system, ABO system, but we are not going to deal it in too depth. We are going to read about blood system. We are going to read about genetics. We are going to read that how we are different, but with respect to human evolution. So at superficial level, we are going to read. But if biologists are doing, they will conduct research also. They will conduct experiments too. That's what we're not going to do. Similarly, when we are dealing with the culture part, when we are dealing with religion, institution and all, social cultural part, so we are not only dealing with, let's just say, we are not going to understand everything about customs, the way sociologists, aspirants do. So we need to make a balanced approach. Anthropology is all about making a balanced approach. If we are understanding economical anthropology, we are trying to understand that how economics is there, how humans are involved in economical activities to have livelihood so that they can survive, and what is the difference. So, for example, this year this question came about formalist approach and substantivist approach. Again, as I'm saying that, when you teach, you can understand the pattern. Somehow I knew that this is going to come because a lot of debate is coming on the economical debate. And this year, the first question came on the formalistic approach and substantivist approach in economic anthropology. Substantivist approach is what? Substantivist approach says that we need to have economical development in which we are focusing on social cultural values. Formalists are talking about that we need to have economical development, but with respect to development, let's just say GDP. So हमारा GDP बढ़ना चाहिए, हमारा infrastructure अच्छा होना चाहिए, हमारे को इतना पैसा आना चाहिए, transaction हमारा अच्छा होना चाहिए. So we have come to know specifically, if I talk about on ourselves, what's Ashutosh, what you want to say? So if I tell about Indian context, so Karl Polanyi is the one who had initiated a debate, and then we have Malinowski, we have Brown, we have Raymond Firth. So these people talks about formalistic approach is about that we are dealing with economy in a formal manner, where GDP matters, where repo rate matters, where all this formal development matters. Substantivist approach means where we are having development, but we are taking care of our social cultural values too. So economical development cannot happen all alone. So this is what on yourself. Okay. So what you can say about what had happened with the Green Revolution that I taught? Paper 2, Green Revolution. How many of you know? Ashutosh, Tansin, Tanvi. What had happened during Green Revolution in India? Huh? It? Food safety. So do you think that it was a successful economical development or economical? No, why not? Huh? Particular area and also particular group, rich class, because not everyone could buy that green, like, technologies and tractors and all that. Health implications too. So now what that create? It create regional disparities. And we know that after the revolution, there was one certain section which become more richer. And there was a widened gap between rich and poor farmers. Okay, so we will going to discuss that in detail when we are going to have a discussion in India. अच्छा, मैंने भी तो बोला था ना regional disparity अभी. I said regional disparity right now. No, ma'am, what? अब कुछ भी हाँ. I said regional disparity. Regional disparity was the first factor. Regional disparity was the first factor which created by Green Revolution. So what had happened in Green Revolution? It was deliberated effect. It was a deliberated step. ऐसा नहीं था that our policy makers did not know that. They knew that. So we are going to have a discussion in a very deeper manner. Okay. So but what we have to understand that nowadays development means nothing if there is not a social development. So this year even GS1 में ये question आया था that even today why we do not have tribal integration. Tribals का अभी तक integration क्यों नहीं हो पाया है? We have 5th schedule, we have 6th schedule, we have fundamental rights, we have DSPs, but still, in fact, anthropology and sociology in India or anywhere, it broadly studied primitive people, but still they do not. We have a lot of resilience. We have a lot of hatreds. I mean, there are movements going on, especially in Northeast. So what is the problem there? Why still we cannot integrate? Because maybe we are not able to work in the consciousness. Maybe they still cannot understand us a part of mainstream society. So tribals, definitely when we are going to have a discussion on the tribal movement, we will understand that they are different. So every tribal talks about social development, every vulnerable section, be it tribals, be it females, be it minorities, they want economical and social development, but tribal are the one vulnerable section who are at the bottom of the ladder. Why? Because they are not socially accepted. Even they do not want to gel with us because they have their strong belief system. Animism. Animism is a concept in which we believe that everything has a spirit given to us by Edward Taylor. So that we will discuss in the religion and society. Okay, अभी आपको कुछ समझ में आ रहा है that how we are discussing? See, sometimes we are talking about religion, sometimes we are talking about tribals, sometimes we are talking about genetics, sometimes we are talking about human evolution. So anthropology is all about this. So it is giving us integrated approach. Okay, so you can read this. So yes, when I said that it is not about everything, that's mean that we are reading everything, but not in a deeper manner, superficial manner, and how to make a story. So we are dealing with human mankind. हमारी story का hero, heroine कौन है? Humans है और उसके बारे में हम समझ रहे हैं. Okay? So I hope you can understand. It's story about humanity. A diverse field into one complex what it means to be human. And this line you can read out. Okay? I hope meaning of anthropology is clear to all of you now. Any doubt? Meaning of anthropology is clear to you or not? Any doubt? See, you may have doubt. It's okay. You will get this PDF. Make the note at least for the meaning of anthropology. Okay? And as I said that you people are targeting next year, you people do not have much of time. Okay? And be particular about notes. Can I expect that? And make notes in loose sheets. Loose sheets लेना और loose sheets में note making करना. Why I am saying this? So what happened is that, for example, I have covered this 1.1. ठीक है? 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. You will have your notes, and then when I will take back-to-back test, तो वो भी आप एक फाइल में रखोगे. तो 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 is there. Your notes is there. तो class notes एक पेज में आ जाएगा. फिर your handwritten, like where you will read this PDFs and you will make the notes, and then there will be a test. तो आपके टेस्ट की कॉपीज भी रहेगी, because when you are going to write your answers there, तो एक फोल्डर आप बना लोगे 1.1, 1.2, 3 से. तो you can also evaluate yourself. तो ओके, इस टॉपिक पे हमने ये टेस्ट किया था, तो इस पे मेरे ऐसे मार्क्स थे, ऐसा था, how it become better and all. Okay, so किसी को कोई डाउट है अभी? And one more thing I would say that क्या होता है, शुरू में सब बच्चों के बड़ी एंथुसियाज्म होता है, बहुत जील होता है, रेगुलर आते हैं, जिंदगी खराब कर देते हैं 15 मिनट के लिए, नहीं मैम यही, बट बाद में कंसिस्टेंसी चली जाती है. कंसिस्टेंसी मेंटेन करो. अब आप लोगों के पास भी टाइम नहीं है. 2 months already over, and I am telling you that winter season is coming. उसमें वैसी आपकी एनर्जी थोड़ी कम हो जाती है, एनवायरमेंट ही ऐसा रहता है, सन नहीं रहती, एनर्जी थोड़ी सी कम रहती ही है. ठीक है, ठंड बहुत लगती है, ऑल दैट. वो सब खत्म होते होते फरवरी आएगा. जैसे फरवरी मार्च थोड़ा सा सनी आएगा, आपको पता लगे नाउ देयर इज नो टाइम. ओके, ये बहुत क्रूशियल टाइम है, एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू ऑनेस्टली, जो इस टाइम को अपने आप को बैलेंस रख पाता है वही प्रीलिम्स क्लियर करता है. तो अभी से अगर आप अपने माइंड को फोकस करने लगोगे, अपनी स्टेबिलिटी पे ध्यान रखोगे, स्ट्रैटेजीज बनाते रहोगे, स्मॉलर स्ट्रैटेजीज, नॉट अ बिगर स्ट्रैटेजीज. उसमें से आपका एंथ्रोपोलॉजी ऑप्शनल्स, एंथ्रोपोलॉजी, एसे, एथिक्स, GS1 एंड योर पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट डिसाइड्स योर रैंक. ओके, और एंथ्रोपोलॉजी अगर आपने अच्छे से पढ़ लिया, ऐसे आप लोग लिखना जान जाओगे. पेपर 2 में बहुत कुछ हम ऐसा पढ़ते हैं, पेपर 1 में भी हम बहुत कुछ ऐसा पढ़ते हैं. ठीक है, सो व्हाट आई वुड से दैट प्लीज बी कंसिस्टेंट. The only thing you have to be consistent. Okay, is this clear? Okay, and you people have my email address, and now can I have, like, we have got 2-3 minutes. Can you just tell me your background? What's your background? Science background? Literature, English literature. So you have read Francis Bacon and all?
Yes.
So Francis Bacon, which poem you like?
I'm not very fond of D.H. Lawrence's books.
Russell's books.
Yes.
Francis Bacon. Oh, Friendship, Robert Frost.
Yeah, Robert Frost.
What is his famous poem? The woods are dark and lovely, but I have the promises to keep, and not something like that. Okay, Shakespeare. But if you have a literature is also very important. Like, you can interpret what people are talking about. It's all about society. It's all about people, right? So you had literature, and you had in your majors, in your graduation. Okay, history, political geography. Yours? Civil engineering. Okay. So thoda sa social cultural part pe you have to work on. Okay. That's why you're not smiling much. Huh?
सर वो मतलब वो रिलेट नहीं हो रहा था ना, बिल्कुल नया था ये जो भी आप
इसके लिए इतना अपसेट तो रिलेट तो नहीं होगा ना. यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन दैट. एंड यू मैथमेटिक्स. So mathematics, and now you have chosen anthropology. So graduation also in mathematics? Only graduation. Yours? History. Okay, so can I have my newer aspirants, like, tell me your, like, graduation in which subject? Acha, so I'm soon going to make computer. Okay, soon I'm going to make one Telegram group where I will add everyone. Okay, so for example, some dictation which I will give, वो अगर किसी का रहता है, discussion होता रहे, so I'll be part of it. And one more point I would say कि do not waste your time anywhere. Be very focused. Okay, और हम डिस्कशन करते रहेंगे, क्योंकि आप एंथ्रो तो तभी लिख पाओगे ना जब आपका प्रिलिमिनरी क्लियर होगा. ओके गाइस, किसी को कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है, 1 मिनट, किसी को कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है, प्लीज फील फ्री टू आस्क मी एनी क्वेश्चन. आई एम देयर, सिट देयर. ओके, ऑल राइट. Jenna, zoology, okay, that's it. Geology, engineering. Anyway, so those who are reading for the first time, I will tell you that 15 to 20 days लगते हैं एक zeal बनने में, anthropology के बनने में. So जितना आप टाइम दोगे उतनी जल्दी आपको easy लगेगी. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so very much. We are going to meet on Monday. Thank you. Thank you very much, Shakshi. You're welcome, guys. Bye-bye.